The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. There's no coming to consciousness without pain. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. Whatever is rejected from the self, appears in the world as an event. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego, the second half is going inward and letting go of it. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries. Nights through dreams tell the myths forgotten by the day. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. We meet ourselves time and again in 1,000 disguises on the path of life. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. Anyone who attempts to do both, to adjust to his group and at the same time pursue his individual goal, becomes neurotic. There can be no transforming of darkness into light and of apathy into movement without emotion. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. When an inner situation is not made conscious, it appears outside as fate. The bigger the crowd, the more negligible the individual becomes. Midlife is the time to let go of an overdominant ego and to contemplate the deeper significance of human existence. In each of us there is another whom we do not know. The true leader is always led. Nobody, as long as he moves among the chaotic currents of life, is without trouble.